Hi everyone, and welcome to part 9 of Let's Build New York Brownstones. As you can see, quite a bit has changed back here since the last part, and the biggest change is that I did get rid of the staircase going from this deck down to this area, and I did that because Truett and Chelsea commented on the last part and said that it didn't really make sense that you had a staircase going from this apartment's area to this apartment's area, and that it looked a little bit weird having it back there. And I originally did that because I thought it'd be nice to have this space in here for more plants for this apartment, but after they pointed that out to me, I definitely saw what they meant in that it was a little unnecessary and was a little bit unrealistic, and I think it looks so much better like this. And I just made all these changes myself because I knew it was going to be a little bit of an undertaking to reconfigure this whole area back here to suit this apartment, so to save some time, I just want to take care of that all by myself. So what I did down here was, as you can see, I put this little fire pit down here. I mean, it's maybe a little bit of a safety hazard if we're, talking realism, but I thought this would be something kind of fun to have for this apartment, and I saw the sim who lives in this apartment here as maybe being a little bit reckless and not really caring about that, even though maybe the sim up here would be kind of annoyed that they're always lighting fires in this close of a space. But I did think it would be kind of neat to have this idea of this sim always wanting to invite people over, but, since they maybe don't have a lot of money, they furnish this space rather cheaply, so you just have a bunch of folding chairs and then even a tire as a potential chair. I know they can't sit on it, but I just thought that was kind of fun, and then we got the cheap folding bar over here, and I thought a gnome would be really cute to throw in, and then, yeah, since we have these folding chairs out here, I just stuck this in here because we didn't really need the two just kind of sitting there. And then up here, I did add in a flower arranging station because Emily Nicole pointed out that that would probably be something good to have in here, and I completely forgot about that. And then Little Crazy suggested that we add some wind chimes in, and they also suggested that we add these fairy lights to the fence, which is definitely an adorable touch. And I think that's pretty much it as far as the changes that I made. But yeah, again, I think this does look so much better, so thank you all so much for all the suggestions, but that is it for this outside area here, so we're going to move on to the inside and get more of a start on furnishing this apartment in here, which, as I discussed in the last part, we're going to furnish as a single parent apartment, so it's going to be kind of a cramped space with a lot of toys around, and I was thinking it could kind of have more of a colorful, cutesy sort of a style, so it is going to be a bit different than the apartment below, but that definitely is what I want here, and it would be nice to be able to finish it all in this part, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen. I mean, maybe it will because we've actually got to start on the layout and kind of like the basics like the counters and all of that in here, so we don't have to sit there and fuss around with that. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the living area, so we're going to start with the kitchen, and then go to the living room, dining area, and all of that, and then if things are looking pretty good time-wise, then I can also start on the bedroom, but there might be a chance I have to save the bedroom for the next part. Like I said, we'll just kind of have to see how things go and play it by ear. But I do want to use this dish drawing rack. I know I always use this one, but I think this is definitely the best one to use for this apartment because it does have the kids' plates on it. But I want to pick a brighter, fun color because I think down here, what did I use down here? Yeah, so I used the more neutral color but in this apartment. So I think the bright blue would be good to use up here. And we also had in the debug items, we also had that, I can't remember if it's from Parenthood or what. Oh, did I? There we go. I think we had that. It was kind of like a juice box kind of a thing. I think that might have just been from base game because it did come with a toddler patch. So I was thinking one of those would be good to add here as well because I want to make this for a toddler, like a parent and their toddler. Yeah, this is what I was looking for, so it's kind of like a sippy cup. So we could have a few of those just sitting here, and hopefully that's something that doesn't spoil, because I know some stuff in here does spoil, and then others don't. So we'll have those there, and then maybe a pan. The thing is you gotta watch though, because some of these pans, you put them down, and then you can't pick them back up. But it looks like this one is fine. So we can just have that there. Alright, yeah, I think that's maybe just another sippy cup for good measure. I mean, I don't know if this is too much, but... yeah, or maybe not that. We'll do something else. Like, we can have this one here. Yeah, like just a regular cup. Okay, so we got a little bit of mess there. And then I also wanted to get a paper towel dispenser and like some soap up here as well. Yeah, see, I've used this item so much that I have the name of it memorized. Like, I know it's the Modernist paper towel dispenser. Okay, so we're gonna have to move that all the way a little bit, and I want that right here. Okay, yeah, that, well, let's scooch a little bit closer. That's good enough. Okay, yeah, that lines up pretty well. And then I'm gonna keep that out there while I get the soap dispenser in place. So that's gonna be here. And I think we could do, I can't remember what colors this comes in. This is kind of off to the side, but that's fine. So we got the blue, red. I think I'll just go with white. All right, so I think that's a sink area all done. We don't really need too much else there. And as far as which counter we're gonna keep empty, I think I'm gonna keep this one empty in this apartment, just so we don't have the exact same type of layout. So what we can do is stick a microwave over here. So I'm gonna go with this one or perhaps this one, and you know, maybe what we should do is we'll have the microwave right here, and then this can be the free counter that they actually use to prepare the food on, because I believe that should work. And then maybe over here we can have a coffee maker. Although the thing is, like, I don't like how when you put coffee makers there, they just hang over the edge. I really wish they didn't do that, but I do want to have a coffee maker. So I think this one right here does work. And then we can have some other miscellaneous type decorations back there. And then over here in this space, we can do what I usually like to do, where I just put some cutting boards above this just to make it look like, you know, make it look like something there so it doesn't look so empty. So let's start my cool kitchen and then put one here, and then maybe just so it's a little bit different, we can also put another one right here next to it like that. So let's go ahead and, yeah, because I saw Simlicy do this, and I hadn't really thought to like size them down like this before, but it definitely does look really nice and kind of gives it a little bit of variety, so you know, it's not just like the same old like one cutting board just sitting there. And we also need some utensils on top of the counter. So let me just search for utensil to find that. So we can use the raw utensil holder. What did I use down in the apartment below? I think this is the one. Yeah, this is the one I usually go for. We'll just stick that there. I just want to check to see what I use down here. Okay, so I used this one. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the one that I used down here with this one, just so we aren't using like the same one over and over again, because I do think this one goes with the, like the, you know, the look of this apartment a little bit better anyway. And look at that, it even has some plants on it, so it's perfect. Okay, so we got that. Yeah, because I feel like I've been using this particular utensil holder a little bit too much, but it just works. It's like really nice. It's like just kind of your plain standard utensil holder, which is why I tend to use it a lot. And then we have a cookie jar here, which could be really nice to add in as well. So I think we can, okay, that's not gonna snap in there right. So let's just move that out some, and then that can go there. Yeah, that works. I'm gonna turn a little bit. Okay, so I think we're good to go there. Anything else that we need? I want to figure out just something else to stick in this corner here as decoration. So I'm not sure if I want to go with plants or something more kind of typically clutter-like. We did have that one decoration from Outdoor Retreat that was like the cereal box. So that could also be something good to add in. So where was that? Yeah, this thing right here. Yeah, I think that works as just kind of like a countertop clutter. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. And I want to see if we really need anything else in here. Yeah, I don't want to put anything there. We want to make sure that counter's available and can be used. Maybe right here above the microwave, we can just put a shelf in and add some more stuff to that, because I feel like we need a little something else in here. So that might do the trick. Yeah, I think this shelf works, and I'm just going to have it kind of floating out here like that. We don't really need to worry about it lining up. And it could be a different color as well, because I'm thinking this is more something that the person who lives here put in. So it's not going to match perfectly anyway. And then I want to have a spice rack. So I think it might be this one. Yeah, I want to use this one in here. And unfortunately, it looks like that's not going to snap. So I think the easiest thing to do is to just take these counters and move them away, and then we get that one red shelf out, and then raise stuff off onto that, and then move it over. Yeah, I'm so glad I found out about the shelf, because it just makes things so much easier with decorating, because I mean before, you had to sit there and mess around with like raising stuff up, and then it wouldn't end up at the right height, it would be floating or sunken down into things, and it was really frustrating. But what else? Maybe that bookshelf decoration from Cool Kitchen Stuff. Yeah, that was kind of like the cooking books. I think that would definitely be something good to have. If we can get that to look like it's on the shelf properly, then that'd be great. So I think that, yeah, oh yeah, I think that works. But I do want to get that over just a slight bit. Yeah, so I think that's good. And then we can fit just one more thing in. So if we size this down a few times, then I think that works pretty well. Just kind of up there as just regular old salt and pepper shakers. And then we did have those spices that were from the Spice Festival in City Living. So if I could find those and put those up, then that would be really cool to have as well, just to make it look like it's more of a spice collection. Yeah, these would be perfect add-ins, so we'll get a couple of those. And then make it look like they're, once again, floating on the shelf. All right, so I can't exactly tell, but I think that's... Yeah, that looks pretty good to me, and I want to find another color for this. Yeah, I think just the standard white and gray works. I do want to get a rug on the floor here, though, so I'm just going to go with the one from Parenthood because it does have some really nice bright colors to it. So we can go with either more of a sunny yellow or maybe this blue one here. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so I think that is the kitchen pretty much done. I don't believe we need anything else in here. We got plenty of counter space here to cook stuff on. So now we can move over to the living room. And I want to use the couch that came with Parenthood because it does have some very nice bright colors to it. And I definitely want this apartment to have kind of a cheaper feel to the furniture that's in it than the apartment below did. Like kind of more of an IKEA sort of feel. So where was, okay, here that is. And as I mentioned last time, we actually have room for a TV in this apartment. Because I meant to put one in the bedroom with the last one, but I completely forgot. So that didn't end up happening. And I'm kind of digging the yellow couch. Yeah, I'm really leaning towards this one. Let's also get some curtains in. I know the ones from Seasons here, they had a swatch to them that was kind of a blue similar to this one. So we could use that. Okay, yeah, that works pretty well. Okay, and then that'll go there. And I'm going to use these in the bedroom. Oh, right, we'll figure out this out later. Yeah, we're going to do something a little bit different in there. All right, let's get a table over here for the TV. So I'm just going to stick it on an accent table. Or we could actually put it on something it'll snap to. We could use this coffee table here, and rather than having a big old flat screen TV, we can just use one of the smaller ones that snap onto this, which I think will work a little bit better for this apartment. And that way we have some space next to it for a video game console and maybe a plant and some toys or something like that. So let me go ahead and find a plant that works. So we can use one of these kinds of plants because I was avoiding using those downstairs. So I think that would be a better option for this apartment so we're not repeating things too much. And then let's go ahead and figure out some kind of toy that'll snap onto here. So maybe rather than using one of like these kinds of toys, we can use one of these and then size it down and just make it kind of float there because they can't actually play with these. So that way you don't have to deal with them trying to put it away or anything like that. So that'll just go there. Yeah, so I think this will look really cute because I just want to have the look of just clutter, you know, like things that the kid just brought out and forgot to put away and, you know, that sort of thing. I think that's definitely very fitting of this kind of an apartment. So let's find something that looks like, yeah, this definitely looks like, I think this is a easy recall. I mean, it's a magic trick book, but this does look like it could be some kind of kid's book, which is more so the feel that I'm going for. And then over here, we could have perhaps a standing lamp. So we're gonna use this one. And I think the swatch of it actually looks pretty good. We also have the orange. Oh no, I think the orange actually looks better. And speaking of swatches, I want to change this one because I didn't even bother to look at the other ones. I do like this one. And then let's get some kind of actual coffee table to have here in front of the couch. So that's definitely, yeah, that takes up way too much space in here, so that is not going to work. We could use that one. This one's also a good option. Or we could even go with the IKEA-esque one. I think this one actually works, and I do like it in the white color because I remember when I was in college and I was living in a cheaper apartment. It was like I think I've talked about this before, but I lived in an apartment that was basically someone's basement, and it came partially furnished, and one of the pieces of furniture was just this really like kind of cheap IKEA white coffee table that looked almost exactly like this. And now we just got to find a rug to go here. I do think this one would work pretty well if we sized it down because I think it has some swatches that go with a feel that I'm wanting to go for this apartment. So we'll just, okay, I think that works pretty well. Yeah, because I know it had some flowery swatches. So this one could work, or maybe that one. We also have this one, but maybe we want to use something a little bit different. Oh, that also, like, I think that also looks kind of nice and cheery for the space. This one just speaks to me for some reason. I really like how it looks in here. I mean, it doesn't perfectly go together, but I just like how colorful and cheery it is. So let's figure out some more things to go on here. So we could use that one centerpiece that came with Parenthood that looked like, it looked kind of like a kid's craft. Where was that? Yeah, this thing here, you know, like maybe their kid made it or something like that, like just as a craft, or like they helped their kid make it and want to just have it sitting out here. Yeah, I really like that. Although the only problem is, I think that kind of blocks the TV. So what if we swap this? And then we can make this the brighter blue color. And then this one over here on top of this table. Yeah, I think that works so much better. So I'm trying to see if I can just kind of... Okay, now it's being a little finicky. So we'll just have it there like that. That's fine. And then this can go in the center of the table. We can also have some more toys. Perhaps some more books on here. Yeah, let's get out sorting by Parenthood. And then go to toys and figure out some. So I always like this one. And then this one's really cute too. And we also got the hamster. I think we'll just have a bunch of toys over here. And then another idea is that I can take the laundry basket and then put it over here, because I do like to do that in apartments, just so, or not apartments, in houses, just so, you know, it sort of looks like they're folding their laundry while they're watching TV. This book here looks kind of like it could be for a kid. So I'm gonna go with that one. And something else I thought of was that we could take that Wabbit tablet, like the kids tablet, and put it out here as well. So that was here. Yeah, okay, so got that there. And I think that's about all we really need. Although I'm just gonna take this and place it more where I want it to be. Okay, yeah, I think that's good for the end table there. And then I guess we could use a few wall decorations. So what kind of style do we want to go with for that? Like definitely more modern. You know, like I'm thinking not as many wooden framed paintings as we had downstairs. Yes, I like this one in here. So I'll have that in that spot. And then I want to figure out something else to put right there. We could go with some movie posters. That might be sort of fun. So we'll have that there, just so you can kind of see that, or maybe not that one. Maybe this one. Yeah, I like that one. And we can go with, thinking a lighter frame. Yeah, that one looks a little bit better in here. I know I was just saying something about like less wooden frames, but I mean, that's fine. It's like kind of more of a modern wooden frame is what I'm looking for. And then over here, I wanted to get that one that one like toy clutter decoration. So that can just kind of be sitting right here, sort of going over in front of the TV. Yeah, I think that looks really cute. And we can go with either the white or something brighter. Sort of like that. Yeah, I think the orange looks really nice. And I'm now wanting to get another kind of painting up here, like maybe another poster, like one of those ones that came with City Living that were framed. We could also use one of these paintings just to add a little variety, because I also wanted to have a feel like everything's pulled from different places. So this could work as well. So I feel like that's about all we really need in the living room here. Oh yeah, I also mentioned the thing about the laundry basket. I forgot to get that. So I think that was here in miscellaneous. Yeah, right here. Okay, so right in this spot is good. That way it doesn't really, get in the way of, Sims moving around or routing that much. And I'm feeling this color, maybe one of these two colors. Let's go with the yellow. All right, and do we want to have anything over here? Maybe we have a standing lamp in this corner, so I don't think we really need anything over here. I mean, we could have that one magazine, like the one magazine storage thing in. That might be really cute. I like either this color or this color, but I think I'm gonna go for this one. And with that, I think we're done with the living area. So now to figure out the entry area and what we're going to do as far as dining. So I think the best idea is to do kind of like what we did in the apartment below, where we just have a table against the wall over here. But rather than having a 2x1 tile table, I think I'm just going to use one of the 1x1 tile ones, and then we can have regular chairs on either side of it, and then a high chair over here on this side of it. So what are we going to use? Perhaps this one, or maybe just this kind of a table? Or this one. Yeah, I think this one would probably be best. And I'm digging this color for it. And then let's figure out what we're going to use for the chairs. We could do this. And perhaps in just regular white, maybe. These are also another option. And then we have this chair over here as well. Yeah, this one's pretty cute too. So that's another option. Let's see how this one looks. This one I think also could look really nice. And it does look like something they could have bought by just going over to the flea market. So let me actually put this over here because I'm not really feeling that. Okay, you know what? I actually really like this one. So we're just going to go with 2 of these and then the high chair over on the other side. So where was that? It's going to be in kids, toddler stuff, I believe. And what high chair do we want to go with? I do like this one. So we can have it just be maybe yellow. We also have this high chair, which might have some colors that work pretty well. I actually like this color. Yeah, so I think we'll go with that, or even maybe just the yellowish color that this comes with, or yeah, maybe we should do that just so there's not so much blue and green in this apartment. Although I feel like this one's kind of more striking, but this one, yeah, we'll go with this one. Yeah, that's fine. And then do we want to have some kind of, maybe some sort of plant right here? We could use this one. I think that always looks nice. Okay, so you'll go there, and then perhaps we could also get that one build type decoration. Or, no, never mind. That's something that can be better put over in the foyer area. Yeah, so we'll just more so center that in here. Okay, so I think that's good. And then what do we want to do over here? So first, let me figure out what we can fit in the bedroom. So we're going to have to fit both the toddler bed and the adult bed in here. So I'm thinking maybe we can have the adult bed over here against the wall. And then the toddler bed can be over here in this area. And then we're going to have to figure out where to put a dresser and all of that. So any kind of activities and toys for the toddler are going to have to be out here. So I think that's what we're going to have to use the space for. But I do want to have some kind of entryway table. So maybe we could use that one table that came with Parenthood and put that here in the entryway. This one. Yeah, I think that'll look good. It kind of has the feel, like, you know, the bright, colorful feel that I wanted for this apartment. So perhaps the yellow. Yeah, I do like that. And then we'll just have some sort of mirror above that. And then we'll just put kind of the standard entryway stuff onto it, like maybe some bills, like a basket or something like that. But let's figure out what kind of mirror we want to use. We do have this one. I think I used that downstairs, but I mean, that's fine. I really do like this one. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that looks so nice. Okay, so we're going to go with that. And then let's find that one decoration from City Living. That was just a stack of bills. So we're going to size this down, actually. And then that can just be sitting here. Maybe a lamp, too. And I feel like that's about all we're going to need because we don't really have space for much here. So let's find that lamp. We could go with the one from... Where was it? The one for bowling stuff. Yeah, I think this will work. Alright, so that's... Yeah, that's going to be about all we can really fit on here. I mean, I can always add later in the next part if you'll let me know what you want. I do think that looks pretty good. Perhaps not the yellow. Oh, I like that. Or that. I think this. Yeah, we're going to stick with that. Okay, so then this space is going to just be more so activities for the toddler. So let's figure that out. Let's go here into... Okay, actually, maybe it's better to go here into kids. And then figure out what we need. So we know we got to have a porter potty. Or not... Why do I keep calling them porter potties? No, they're toddler potties. Like, you know, squatty potties, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to just temporarily, we're just going to put that in here just so oh, this one's cute though. Let's go with this one. Just so I remember because I have a tendency to forget these things. And then we gotta have a toy box. So I feel like that's gonna have to go out here. So this seems like a pretty good space for that. Okay, or actually... No, I think that either... No, this one I like more. That works. Then over here on this side, we can have a dollhouse. And that should be fine. They're pretty good at routing, so hopefully they can play with this. And I'm thinking maybe the red just to introduce another color into this area. And then we can also get one of the giant stuffed animals, or maybe not because we're kind of... Or no, actually this is cute. Yeah, because I don't think... Yeah, I'm not really banking on having much space over here in this bedroom because I think we're going to need to have like maybe a computer desk and a dresser and all of that in there. So yeah, we're pretty much going to have all of the play stuff out here in this area. And then this we need to have somewhere. So this can be maybe just kind of somewhere out in the middle or even just sitting over here. I mean, they just need to be able to sit in front of it, so that's fine. I'm not really worried about them not being able to get to that. Okay, so we got that. And then something else I usually like to add in is that tall giraffe decoration. Where is that? This thing. So we'll add that in there. And I feel like that's pretty much it as far as toys. I mean, maybe we can take another one and just have it sitting up here like they just left it there. I don't think we used the horse yet. Okay, so that's just gonna be chilling there. And I feel like that's just about everything we really needed on the floor. We can't stick anything in here because that's gonna unfortunately block that whole hallway. And I just want to make sure I centered this. Okay, so I think that's centered in that area. And then that could be centered over here in this area. And I guess we need something over here. Or maybe we don't. Maybe we just have a wall light over in this area. It is actually pretty well lit though, so you might not actually need anything. But I just realized maybe we should get some sort of wall decoration over here in the kitchen. I want to use something different than what I used in the apartment below, so let me figure that out. Maybe a board? Like one of these chalkboards, kind of like it's something they use to write reminders on. Oh, that reminds me. Well, we can stick on the wall on the other side of this wall is the parenthood board. I mean, I don't think you really need that too much for toddlers, but I mean, I think that's fine. Yeah, so that's right here. So before I forget, that'll go there. And let's go with the brighter blue color of it. And then we have to figure out something else to go above the toy box there. But I'll get to that a minute from now. I'm trying to worry about this right here. We could have this. Maybe, we probably don't need to size it down, but I think having, no, that, I don't really like how that looks. Oh, this is also really cute. So this could be sitting up here. Yeah, perhaps that with a shelf under it. Could be good. Ooh, I like that. Then back to this. Perhaps just a wall clock. Yeah, I think that could work. Like just this one. Alright, that works for me. I mean, we could also have it above here, but we did that in the other apartment. So I think we'll just have that there, and that's fine. I mean, if any of you have any other ideas, then you can feel free to let me know, but I think that works pretty well. And then getting back to this, I think I'm just going to have some sort of wall decoration rather than trying to put wall lights in, because I'm not sure if wall lights would really look good right there. So we could have that. Oh, that one decoration that came with backyard stuff I think would perfectly go with the cutesy feel that we're going for with this apartment. So this thing. Okay, yeah, that works really nicely. So let's see what we got. I always like that one. Ooh. This looks nice. Okay, I think that's what we're going to go with. And then we need to figure out some more stuff for over here. So I'm thinking another movie poster could look nice. So use this one over there. I think this one would be good since this is more so the kids' play area. So we'll just go with that swatch of it. And then we can have something else over here. I don't think, yeah, that doesn't exactly feel very like a very child's play area like. We could try putting a shelf over here because I know there was the kids' room stuff one that had the toys hanging off of it. Oh yeah, I think that looks nice. So we could probably find a swatch of it that'll fit in a little bit better. Like that definitely goes with the more bright colors that we have in this room. So that's my top candidate right now. This one also looks nice. Yeah, I keep wanting to go back to this one. Okay, so that's gonna be it. And we can just have some other toy type stuff above here. So I'm gonna get that over here. And then we can stick the, like maybe that rabbit decoration, that unicorn piggy bank over here, maybe the sock puppet. I don't know, this thing's a little creepy, but it's kind of cute. Okay, so we'll have that. Let's go with maybe the one, never mind, let's not do that one. So we'll just start with this thing here and put that there, or maybe we should have something a little bit lower there in front of the painting so that you can see it. And I think the original swatch of this is fine. And then I wanted to find that rabbit decoration as well. And we already used a ladybug, so I don't want to use that again. Okay, so you can just go there. And I think we'll keep the original swatch of it. And then let's find something else, perhaps just... we could also take maybe this airplane and then size it down so that way it fits in here nicely. And then just turn it slightly. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. That's about all we need on the walls in here. Don't want to make things look too overwhelming. I think we're pretty good. And then this, do we need anything else here? Perhaps we can put another shelf under here and then stick some plants or something along those lines on that. So let's just get that. And as far as what we're going to do on this part, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this area and then do the bathroom and leave the bedroom for the next part. That way I don't rush things with it and it gets done very well, because I'm worried that if I try to do the bedroom in this part, it's just going to get rushed and it's not going to turn out the best that it can be. Alright, so I think that's good. And then while we're here, I'm just going to get this up because I'm assuming we're going to need that. And then we can take that smaller plant that's kind of like the one that we stuck over here and size that down once or twice and put it on the shelf. And what else? We could add that cat statue here. Or maybe even this. I just want to find something nice to put up there. Oh, we could use one of these. Yeah, so we're going to size that down. And then I just need one more smaller thing to go here. Okay, like that swatch of that. Maybe some sort of trophy. I mean, the kid isn't old enough to be in the Scouts, so maybe not that. Maybe a trophy that's like the parents' trophy. Like we could use a science trophy or something like that. Yeah, we got this one right here. And let's just size it down one so it fits there a bit better. All I think this area really needs is just another rug, like something in front of the dollhouse here. And I think we're good to go. Yeah, so let's see if we have anything with this one that works. I know this had the ladybug swatch. That's kind of cute, this one. And then we also have the dinosaurs playing. Okay, I'm not sure about that. I think I'm just going to go with this swatch of this rug. Yeah, because I think the greens on the other one were blending in a little bit too much, but this one looks pretty good. And that, I feel, is about all that this area really needs. So I'm just going to quickly do the bathroom. I mean, we don't have to do too much with this because it's a good bit of the way done already. So another thing was that Emily Nicole brought up that I should have a shower tub combo in here because you do need that with toddlers. Just makes things a little bit easier so you can actually wash them. So I'm going to go with this one. And then let's pick something fun like this. Yeah, I think that looks cute. The problem is we have to have the toilet and everything over here. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to take this door and then put it over here and then just reconfigure everything a little bit. But that's not a huge issue. Okay, so that can go back over here on this one. Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep that the same. We don't really have much room on this for anything else. Okay, then that can go right here. Hopefully that'll be fine. I'm kind of worried about routing a little bit. Oh, and I just realized we do need a kitchen trash can for this apartment, but I think we could put that under where the parenthood board is, and that shouldn't be an issue. And what else do we need? Okay, right, so we need a mirror, and then we need a towel, and then we need a bath mat. So I'm thinking this one for the, okay, never mind, not that one. That one does not fit in well. Yeah, I think this one works pretty well. And I'm gonna use the parenthood cabinet up here. And this color of it actually does look pretty good, but I think this one, or the blue, I like this one. And then let's get the towel over here. So I'll just go with this more plain basic towel. And then this actually goes pretty well with the color of this room. So that is, or this one. I think I like this one. And then we're gonna go ahead, actually, let's just duplicate this. And then size it down once I'm gonna get it here in front of the shower. Yeah, it doesn't really line up. It's kind of going to the toilet a little bit. Let's go with this one, because I think this one tends to fit into the space a bit better. Yeah, I think that one works. And I'm just gonna keep it in the white color. Or even this one? Yeah, I think this works. I mean, the way I see it, this old doesn't have to perfectly match the wallpaper and everything, because this is someone else coming in and just sticking their own stuff in here. But the last thing I wanted to do is get some trash cans, so I'm going to take this one. Or we could use one of the kids' ones, because we do have this one. Although that doesn't really... Let's size this down, or that might cause some problems. No, we'll go with this one. This fits in here a bit better. And then I'm going to change it to the pink or yellow. Let's go with yellow. And then I just wanted to get this trash can right. Hopefully this... Yeah, I think this will be fine. This shouldn't get in the way of Sims getting through the hallway. And I'll just go with the orange. I think these areas are pretty much done, so I'm going to go ahead and end this part here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and bye!